Sir, we understand that the arraignment has been decided, deferred, and you will be filing a motion for reconsideration.
Yes, we manifested that we wanted to ask for reconsideration of the denial of the motion to quash dated, which we received last Friday. So the judge allowed it and granted us 10 days to file the motion for reconsideration. So for that reason, the arraignment was reset to May 17. That's a Friday, yes.
What would be the main grounds for the motion?
We will just comment on basically the three grounds that the judge cited in her order, which is that prescription, that there is an offense, and so on. We will basically just address those.
Sir, reaction muna dun sa ruling na even though there was a PRO, pwede pa rin silang
prosecute. Of course, we will address that in the motion for reconsideration, and our position remains the same. That the TRO should have basically rendered the law at that point inoperative. But we will address that further in the MR.
And sir, the prescription, 1 year to 12 years?
Same. I mean, we've already addressed that in the motion to quash, but we will address that again in the motion for reconsideration in the hope that the judge may see the soundness of the argument and may reconsider the ruling.
Sir, yung prescription period, could that be a question of law na pwede nyo nang iakyat sa CA maybe right now? Pending sa
well, the procedure really is to ask for reconsideration. We do not want to unduly siguro give the courts an opportunity to say that we did not observe the hierarchy. So we want to make sure that if we do get to the court, to the Supreme Court, that everything has been followed. So no technicalities, no other grounds other than the issues that should be ventilated before the Supreme Court.
Sir, say the MR is denied. Real option talaga yung umakyat na?
Well, of course, at that point in time, we will consider that as an option.
Ma'am, your reaction on the first on the denial of the
Okay lang. The judge ran a very efficient court, and it's, as Ted says, this is the next step. We'll file a motion for reconsideration. I think what's important to keep in mind is that this case is not just about Rappler. It's about anyone who posts on the web, anyone who posts a Facebook post, any journalist who writes anything online. That's why it's incredibly important to look at it. And what we hope and pray for is judicial independence.
Are you raising new arguments in the motion for reconsideration?
Sorry.
Are you raising any new
arguments? We will, of course, raise new arguments. We just haven't written it down yet, so give us time to write it down. Yeah.
You can read his last note. I actually liked reading what Ted had written beforehand, because you can see all of the things that you brought up, right? That the actual law that we supposedly violated was under a TRO, so there was no law yet.
Yeah.
But I should shut up and let.
But we will raise new arguments. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Journalists here, they're investigating press freedom. What do you make of this investigation and your comments?
Sure. I mean, you've heard me say this before, so I don't want to sound like a broken record, but you just look at the actions. 11 cases filed against Rappler by the Philippine government in 14 months. That is an incredible track record, right? And every one of these cases we called ridiculous, and we will fight them in court. I've had to post bail 8 times. I've also been arrested twice in 5 weeks. I'm just a reporter, I'm just a journalist trying to do my job, and I ask the government to let us do that. They should not be afraid of being held to account, of being asked to explain their actions to the Filipino people.
Thank you.
Thank you.